Hi and welcome to Faux Food Creations. Today I'm going to show you how to make the baguette in this bread basket. First I'm going to make a base so that we're not using a ton of clay and it's not super heavy. And I'm taking a paper towel roll and then stuffing the ends with newspaper so that they are more rounded. Now I'm going to cover the base with air dry clay. So first what I'm doing is rolling out two pretty thin discs so that I can cover the ends. And now to cover the gap in between, I'm going to roll out a thinner strip and then wrap it around so that both of the ends meet. Then I'm going to cut off any excess and then just smooth all the edges together. You're going to have to work with this for a little bit. And if you have trouble getting it extra smooth, you can add a little bit of water and then run over it with your finger and that'll smooth out any imperfections. And now I want to create the effect of the slits that are in baguettes, so I'm taking a popsicle stick and making some slashes. I'm doing 3, but if you have a longer baguette, you can obviously do more. And then because those slashes will be more indented on real baguettes, I'm adding some strips around them to create the illusion that they are inset. So I've just rolled out a little strip and I've added it along that edge, and then I'm going to kind of scrape down the sides so that it blends into the rest of the clay. And then of course you can go over any areas with water if you need to smooth them out a little bit more. And then also you can add a little bit of texture with a paintbrush or some newspaper or something into the center so you get kind of that crackly effect. These are the colors that I'm using for the bread. For the inside of the slashes, I am mixing together yellow and a cream color. This is called Vanilla Ice Cream by Apple Barrel. And the reason I'm painting these lighter is because typically the outside of the bread gets more done than the slashes that are inside. And now I'm mixing up a bit of a darker color with the Vanilla Ice Cream, Apricot, and Territorial Beige and adding some kind of stippling effect over that so it gets a little bit more toasty. And then I'm mixing up a bit of a toastier color with the Territorial Beige and Apricot, and I am adding that to the rest of the bread. And then around the cuts in the bread, I wanted to add a little bit more toastiness. I keep saying that, but that's the best way I can describe it. So just making it a little bit darker around the cuts. And then for a bit of texture, I just added a little bit of that vanilla ice cream color into the base color of the bread to make it a little bit lighter. And I went over some areas just to make it look a little bit more textured. And then I covered everything in a matte Mod Podge. And then again for texture, I just stippled that on so that it would give it a little bit more definition. This step is optional, but I think it's a good finishing touch. I added a little bit of cornstarch to kind of replicate the flour that would be in a bakery. And here's a close-up of that. And that's all. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye.